Good morning. Well, normally I'd say good morning. Good morning and welcome to insert game here. Or I'm playing a Call of Duty, team deathmatch. But that's when I'm having fun in a game. This game is no fun anymore. I don't know what happened, but I don't know. For some reason, this game is so hacker infested. It's crazy. It's probably more hacker infested than WW12 is glitch infested, because that game has millions of glitches. It's crazy. Now, I have no idea what happened. Let's say 2 years ago. Oh yeah, that's a lot of bullshit right now as well. The host ending game because no one wants to play the game anymore, because no one plays it legit anymore. But I have no idea what happened, because 2 years ago, 3 years ago now, came out 3 years ago. Fun game. 2 years ago, decent game. When Modern Warfare 2 came out, this is still a good game. It wasn't as exciting and colourful and all that shit, but it was a good game. It worked. It was fun. Last year, it was decent. But now, what happened? I have no idea what happened. For some reason, this entire year, this game's been completely hacker infested. I mean, that's no bullshit as well. The map pack thing. Just give it to me for free, damn it. I mean, gosh. I mean, I have no clue what happened. Did they just completely neglect the servers? The second Black Ops came out, this game went to complete shit. I mean, does it require that much work and attention from Treyarch to just stop hackers? Why is this? Why can't they set a decent hack? I mean, or anti-hacking device or something like that? Because I don't know, it's that whole problem as well. You have these patches, for example, and then people constantly find a new way to get away from the patch. There's always a bunch of guys, the first 5 days, even the day before Modern Warfare 3 or the next Call of Duty comes out, someone's already got a 10 prestige, 15 prestige, whatever prestige hack for some reason, and there's nothing anyone can do about it, at least at that point, and there's still nothing anyone can do about certain prestige hacks and all these glitches and stuff. And for example, the modding, people paying £150 to get a decent mod. I wouldn't ever buy a mod if I had to spend that much money on it. Oh wow, I'm surprised I actually got a legit kill in this game. I don't know, but as I was saying, just all of a sudden what happened was it was like Black Ops comes out, people are like, oh, no one gives a shit about World at War anymore, we're gonna hack and glitch and bullshit over this entire game. Although this was my game, this is my game. Anyone that knows me will know World at War is my game. If you see my montages, you'll know World at War is my game. I mean, I love this game. World at War is where I come up with all my best ideas. World at War is where I have the most fun. And then all of a sudden, people decide to turn it into a piece of shit game that no one wants to play. None of my friends want to play it anymore. I think that was probably a hacker. I probably was. Nope. Oh wow, what a surprise! I'm in a legit lobby. This is what happens basically. This is what happens basically. Every time I go on World at War, I start off, playing a game. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun today. Yeah, I just prestige as well. I thought, I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna do this, do that. I'm gonna get to level 25 today or whatever. I don't really give a shit. And then what happens is I play a bit, have a bit of fun, and then, oh look, this guy can't be killed. What a problem. And then this guy can't be killed. And then, oh, I have to file complaint. Do that stuff. And sporting conduct, avoid player, all that stuff. Yeah. Eventually it gets annoying and I rage quit. Next lobby. Same thing happens, except there's 2 of them hacking. Next lobby. 3 of them. Next 4. The lobby I just left out of, I think only 1 person was legit. Apart from me. That is absolute crap. That is absolute bullshit. Why is no one legit in this game anymore? This is a 1 in a million lobby. Also because no one plays this game anymore anyway. I mean, this is a truly 1 in a million lobby, because no one actually plays this game anymore. And I just raped that guy. Take it, bitch. This is truly a 1 in a million lobby where everyone actually is legit. This, you almost never see this. I'm serious. I don't know, people have this obsession with hacking. It's an actual obsession with hacking, and I don't understand why. It's like, I don't know. You can't even go to the bank and say, "Oh, my KD is 6.5," because some people, obviously, if they don't die, their KD shoots through the roof. My KD is 6.5. Can I get a bank loan? You know, KDR doesn't stand for credit rating. It stands for kill-death ratio. That is all it is, and all it ever will be. I do not understand why people are still obsessed over stinking kill-death ratio. I mean, I don't know. Exactly, look. This is perfect proof. Looking for 10th lobby. Looking for 10th lobby. People send me emails, like messages, asking for, like, I don't know, like looking for 10 prestige hacks, looking for glitch hacks, looking for more hacks. I didn't know, apparently, until I played today, like, for some reason, they found another way to get underneath the map again. And while Treyarch put some work into that to make sure that never happened. And that's bullshit, because if you see, like, from World at War onwards, there was no going into the map anymore, because Treyarch put work into that to make sure that would never happen. But what happened is, the second they can't focus on it with 200% like they normally do, it goes to shit. I mean, Treyarch can't even trust the community to keep this game as good as it was 2 years ago when Modern Warfare 2 just came out. It should have been it should still be as good as it was left the second Modern Warfare 2 came out, basically, or really the second Black Ops came out. But no, for some reason people decide to be dickheads. Now, what my understanding of this is, in theory, is like, ever since like 2.5 years ago or so, like, you know, around that peak time when Modern Warfare 2 came out, got really big, the whole subculture of Call of Duty got big on YouTube, and then it turned into a whole bunch of people, you know, obsessed over KD, obsessed over getting views and ratings. This happened quite a bit on YouTube. YouTube's gone shit as well. I can save it for another rant. I mean, people were obsessed with views and like how well they can quick scope and everything, rather than, you know, just actually enjoying the game, because it's a game. I spend money in this game. I mean, I spent £40 on this game. So lucky. So I tried to get it for 35, because now it's like, it's not worth it. Modern Warfare 3 I'm not even going to buy, because I've seen C-Nanners rage quit. If C-Nanners is rage quitting with his 5.0 KD or whatever it is, then what chance do I have? I have a 0.85 KD on this game. This is my best game. Think about that. Bullshit. For some reason, people are all obsessed with winning in a video game. It's like, especially since now, it's like, because they see a couple big guys, big YouTubers, they're really good. C-Nanners is good. Hutch is good. Wings Redemption, he can play the game. I'm joking, but you know, they see a couple big guys and think, oh, okay, you know, I might as well try and be like them, because, you know, they seem popular and interesting, and, you know, they do this to win. Like, you know, C-Nanners is really, really careful. Hutch, he's a good quick scoper until you put him into a Black Ops game. You know, they thought, oh, I'm gonna try quick scope. Oh yeah, of course there's a whole Zergriz thing, but Zergriz is exempt from this because he is God, okay? But it's like, you see Wings of Redemption, he's talking about how he gets people from 9 and 30 to 30 and 9 or whatever the fuck he says. I've only watched like 2 of his videos, and I thought, okay, whatever. And then basically it's that whole mentality where people are obsessed over winning. I mean, I understand it might be helpful for someone going into MOG, but I don't know, the amount of people actually in MOG, the percentage of people in MOG compared to the people that play this game just, you know, online, even if they are kind of serious about it, basically it's probably about, what, 5% people actually are in MOG, 5% are trying to get into MOG, about 10-15% are in a clan that might lead into going towards MOG, and everyone else is, you could argue, are casual COD players. You could argue are casual COD players, because they're not playing this to win and get somewhere, you know, in life, you know. So, and especially since, like, you know, there's quite a big market now, obviously, for the more casual gamer. Call of Duty's got quite big now. Everyone's jumping on Call of Duty in the past 2 years. I mean, now the casual gamer is being seen as equal level to the hardcore gamer, which is good yet bad, but, you know, that's another complaint for another day yet again. Just saying, it's like, Now it's almost like everyone's trying to be some MLG pro or be awesome, and then they I don't know, they wanna appear good, so they do everything in their power in order to look good. You know, they do all this stuff, and like that hacking and the grenades tubing, whatever it's called. I don't want to talk about the forbidden words. You know, the NT or the, you know, we'll call it the pro pipe. You know, just it really angers me, because I remember playing this game back in, like, I don't know, everyone's gonna say this. This is a broken record complaint, but everyone's gonna say this. You know, back in the days of COD 4 and World at War, you know, where things were good and right was right and wrong was wrong, and you know, and the sky was blue and stuff like that. But you know, it has some truth, because you know, it's like the community seemed 60 million times better. I mean, I don't know, for some reason it's like the community is being somewhat tarnished by this incessant idea of victory and wanting to look good rather than actually enjoying the game. Why would you spend money just to look good? It's almost like buying like leather sofas or something like that just to look good. I think it's not even like they're making montages of gameplays. They're probably just doing this. Hackers are probably just doing this just like show their friends or to appear on the top leaderboard. I mean, whoever's at the top in the leaderboard of a COD game now is a hacker. So you have to look to see who you're actually competing against. Really, you have to look to like number 600 or something to find anyone legitly deserving to be at the top. You know. So what's the point of ranking systems? Is that the whole idea? Like, it was good that what Treyarch did, for example, in like domination in Black Ops, they took out the kill thing. There was more focused on the actual objective. If the objective is team deathmatch and the objective is kills, then we put the KD up. If the objective is to capture flags, then we put that up, don't we? I mean, it makes perfect sense. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Just like them getting raped right now. But I don't know, if people actually focus on the real objective, it's like that whole problem as well. The whole, like, for example, like the community's always been a bit iffy. The only problem I had was like things like, you know, domination. The attitudes were domination. I've complained about this 6 million times probably. But you know, for example, you capture 2 flags and you spawn camp the shit out of them, thus making the game unenjoyable for a bunch of people, you know, who just want to play the game. They feel like they should probably do it back, and the cycle of domination continues. You know, it's actually really annoying. I've been on both sides. When I spawn, I don't spawn camp. I mean, I see no point in spawn camping. It's like, it's a weakness. It's like showing weakness. It's showing you can't, you know, you can't win the game. I prefer to go for a shutout every time. Shutouts are very hard to do, but what I would normally do, say in domination, is to just go for anything really. Like I don't know, like I'd go for 2 flags, hold them down until they're really secure, and then after like a 40-point lead, I go for the 3rd flag. You know, make it fun, make it challenging, rather than spawn camping the entire fucking game. Why do people spawn camp constantly? I mean, it's just to get kills, It's just the kill death ratio. Like I said, KDR does not stand for credit rating, it stands for kill death ratio. But yet people have this notion that it means anything in life. I mean, oh my days, it's like, I actually remember I first actually got World at War on the Wii. Play any game on the Wii that, like, you still have hackers, but because there's less people playing the Wii, you have less hackers in the Wii, because it's just, you know, natural percentages and shit. You know, naturally you have less people playing, and therefore you have less people. But generally, like, I remember playing, I first got World at War. That's my first Call of Duty game, World at War for the Wii. It was fun. In fact, if it weren't for World at War on the Wii, I probably wouldn't be doing this commentary right now. You know, true story. If it weren't for World at War on the Wii, imagine my mum got me, I don't know, what else came out in 2008? Imagine my mum got me, I don't know, Resident Evil or something like that. Imagine she got me Resident Evil in 2008 for Christmas. And I don't know, I'll probably be doing Resident Evil commentaries. Maybe, I don't know. it's like that game was so fun. It worked, you know. And the most important thing about Wii games, you can't re-update them. Well, you can now, but back in that day, there was no talk of you can patch this, patch that on the Wii game. You got what you got, and people were used to that. From like, you know, the days of, like, you know, when games first came out. You know, you got what you got out of the box, so you better hope you get some decent maps, some decent design, and that's why people put time into their games. That's another big problem as well. People don't put time into the games. They don't give a shit now because it's like, oh, it's okay. We can be lazy. Whatever happens, that we can just patch it. You know, forget effort. You know, we don't need effort anymore. We just patch our game. You know, whenever no one complains. But you know that we won't patch it anyway because, you know, we need 6 million people to complain about it first before we even think of patching a game. Because our game is completely perfect out of the box. Although we make you pay for DLC the second the game comes out, you know, but whatever. Oh my days, such bullshit. That is actual bullshit. Why would you put DLC on the disc? Well, it's not even DLC on the disc. It's content on the disc, and then make it only available when you buy the new game or put it through DLC. I mean, it's just money grabbing. That's the same problem as well. You know, companies are money grabbing. People, especially in the COD community, it seems, to me at least, like they seem attention grabby. You know, look at me, I'm a hacker. Oh no, I'm not really a hacker. I'm just a really good player with a, you know, 65 million KD ratio. I mean, what does that do for you in life? Like I said, you know, this community it disappoints me. It doesn't annoy me. It disappoints me. The fact that so many people are saying, "Oh, can I get a 10% check?" Instead of, I don't know, you're seeing one hacker. Back in the day, I'm pretty sure if I saw one hacker on Xbox 360, he'd be I don't know, people might even send him messages and stuff. People would be annoyed generally. I know there's still people there who are still annoyed about this type of crap, but it seems like there's so many assholes on Xbox Live in comparison. There'll always be assholes. It doesn't matter. Like any country, anywhere you go, there'll always be assholes. But the sheer amount ratio of assholes to decent person is so high. It makes, I don't know, Xbox Live useless sometimes. You know, because what happens is you play a game, you want to have fun. I don't know, for example, I don't know, you use something in the game, like a weapon that's in the game, people complain. That's another piece of bullshit there. I mean, camping, for example, yes, it's annoying, but I can kill a camper. Whereas in this game, people hack, people running around with no guns, shooting you in one bullet. You know, that's complete bullshit. People running around knifing, teleporting over people's heads and stuff like that, and knifing, lag switching. Lag switching's been around for a while, but it's like, oh no. She's telling me Treyarch can't trust the community. Like I said, Treyarch can't trust the community to be decent-minded enough, to be considerate enough to think, let's not make this game a piece of shit for everyone else except us. I mean, even if I had invincibility hacks, that would be pretty boring for me. I mean, where is the challenge? You just run around killing people. Oh look, yeah, it's fun for 2 days. That is it. It's fun for only 2 days. I mean, it's only fun for 2 days or something like that. And then after that, I'll be like, okay, this is boring. Oh wait, I can't get rid of it. Yeah, gotta delete my account. And that's, just, this game is my baby. I mean, this is my game, and people are shitting on it. Why is this? People are shitting on my game. People are shitting on my game. Go shit on Modern Warfare 2 like you did before. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 was shit on as well, really. I mean, you had like, actually the problem with Modern Warfare 2 is that I think Invincible basically allowed people to make that game annoying for everyone else because everything was overpowered. And there's that whole argument from that, I think, a certain guy who's like, if everything's overpowered, then doesn't that mean everything's balanced? Not really, no, because, you know, kind of annoying when, I don't know, I get hit markers with snipers, stopping power, you know, that's supposed to kill one bullet in real life, and then in the game I put stopping power on any other gun, say, I don't know, UMP, the underpowered machine pistol they call it, and I don't know, 3 bullet kills with silencer. Scar H. Silencer, cold blooded equals 4 bullet kills from sniper distance. Why is this? That's absolute bullshit. I mean, I don't know, there's a big problem. It's not really the developer's fault. Like I said, like I think Jericho mentioned this as well, like Modern Warfare 3 is going to be horrible, not because of the way it's made, it's the people that play it, you know, because they're going to expect heaven and get bullshit, partially because they expected heaven, and you can never get a perfect game, and people's expectations are really high of everything, you know, and also partially because the other problem is, like, someone ruined the game. I knew for a fact Modern Warfare 3 I wasn't going to get it straight off the bat, because I knew the community would ruin the game for me. I don't like paying for a game that I'm not going to like. What is the point? There is none. I will never pay for a game that I'm not going to like. There is no point. I mean, it's not like you see me with a collection of games. In fact, actually, at one point I had a really short collection of games because there was nothing else I liked. I mean, there was like no point. I remember having only Gears of War. I remember only having COD 4, Gears of War 1, because Gears of War 2 annoyed the shit out of me as well. But we won't even talk about that. That's another one. I remember having only Gears of War 1, and then having like Halo 3, because I used to rape a bit like that, you know. And then, I don't know, one more game or something like that. And it would always be those same 4 games that I'd go back to because they work, you know. And like they work for me, and then like they're actually fun. And then I think the only other games I probably keep out of the game collection I have now is still like those games, The Saboteur, Black Ops can stay, Modern Warfare 2 can stay. Although problem with Modern Warfare 2 I had was the fact that it was another piece of shit, because I got to the point. It actually got to the point where I looked at the game and I felt stressed from looking at a video game case. This is before I even touched the disc and put it into my console. Before I even did that, I felt stressed by looking at the game disc, because that's what I associated the game with. Complete stress, nothing but stress. Nothing but, you know, trying to simulate reality but completely failing at simulating reality at the same time. It made entirely no sense to me. All it was stress. That is Modern Warfare 2 in a nutshell. Stress. You know? And then, I don't know, Modern Warfare 2 can stay only because my mum bought it. You know? That's the only reason it can stay. I mean, if I bought it with my own money, it would have been gone years ago. I mean, wow. Apparently it's not that horrible now, because, like I said, the community isn't there to ruin the game as badly. And the problem I had is that whole thing I have that, like, those MP40 spammers and the Juggernaut MP40 noobs back then. I do it as a joke now, but you know, only because it's actually quite funny, you know, because you walk and spray and hip, and you can't lose with the hipping and the harping fire. But it's like, what is the problem with this community where you can't do anything without someone complaining or someone being a douchebag? I can't have a basic shooter. This, like I said, this lobby I'm in, where I'm killing people legitly and they're killing me legitly, is a 1 in a million lobby. Maybe 1 in 1,000, because no one plays this game as well. You know? I know. I mean, no, Call of Duty 4, actually Call of Duty 4 has this problem too. Call of Duty 4 also has this problem. It seems a bit less common, this problem. And the problem I have as well is that they put a patch out for this game, so I thought, oh look, my problems will be over. You know, it was just a little spell of bullshit. You know, I knew Treyarch would pull out for me at the end. And then what happens? Nope. The hackers are like, no, we're going to find another way to hack and be douchebags. And then we'll keep going until, I don't know, someone keeps finding complaints on my account. I mean, all I do is file complaints on this game, basically. Apart from the random games where I'm actually having fun, like this game where I'm not doing too bad, am I? I mean, I'm constantly filing complaints. Why is this? You know? It's actually really annoying. But still, there's always hope for this game, because I know there'll always be hope for this game, because I can actually say it. I love World at War. I can't say that about COD 4. I can say COD 4 is a very, very nice game, and I like it quite a lot. But World at War I love. The feel of this game, the guns, everything, the gore. the gore that they didn't put in for any other game, but yet gave an 18 rating is complete bullshit. This is a 15 rated game and has got more gore and more swearing than any Call of Duty that's came out after it. But anyway, it's like, I can actually say I love this game, which is less I can say. Black Ops was okay because of the community support and because, you know, they didn't allow bullshit to happen, you know. I don't know, maybe they made it too balanced. I think that was Black Ops' problem. They made it too balanced. That was his main problem, I suppose. Modern Warfare 2, I've already expressed my feelings towards that. I don't want to talk about that ever again, do I? I don't know, it's like, just, it's ugly. Like, our community's gone ugly, and especially that whole thing, like, you know, for example, like YouTube as well. I think YouTube, I'm not gonna blame YouTube, it's not YouTube's fault. It's not like YouTube told everyone to be a douchebag in this game, but like, it's like that whole idea of, oh no, getting big, it was glamorized by YouTube, and it relates to that. I say it relates to YouTube in the way that people are doing sneaky things, like the video bumping thing. That was a big problem, especially for a guy like me. Look at me, I have 48 subscribers. I don't know, we'll round up to 50. People have 20,000, people have 50,000 subscribers. For every subscriber I have, people have thousands of them, but yet they video bump, they do bullshit like that. I do not understand this. Why are people so power hungry now? I mean, it's just like this game, people are so power hungry, they camp. It's like the whole domination, that everyone has this domination mindset, you know. We're gonna be power hungry, we're gonna camp, we're gonna hold on to everything as much as possible. Complete rubbish. Why? That is complete and utter bullshit, because no one gets a fair chance. I mean, I remember El Presidente stating this. You're ruining the chances, you're ruining the community by doing this, because you're only having 6 or 7 people get like real publicity. Everyone else like sits there at the bottom because, you know, no one's giving a chance, because, you know, I don't know, like you have this whole expectation, you create this whole expectation, this glamorous view of, you know, the big YouTube commentators. Like, I'm gonna focus on the Call of Duty commentators first. I mean, a lot of them are really cool, and a lot of smaller commentators that I know actually are really cool. Like, for some of Fimbertova, the guy I did the dual commentary with, I can send a link to the channel right now. He's a really cool guy. He does really nice commentaries. He does more than one thing. But then now we have every Tom, Dick, Harry, John, Omomumi, Toby, Olamide, Georgievic, Milan, I don't know, whatever name you can mention. Vladimir. Every Vladimir is making Call of Duty commentaries. Yes, I can see some of them are really like genuine. Some of them are nice. Some of them they're just having fun. Like me, for example, I'm one of the smaller commentators, obviously. And then others, it's like, we're here to get attention and bullshit and you know, money. I mean, a lot of people have said, if you're not gonna enjoy it, you're not ever gonna get money, because if money is the only thing driving you, it's gonna take you a very long time to get to that point, unless you know at least, like, I don't know, 3 big YouTubers. It's gonna take you a while to get to the point where you're making money, you know. But I don't know, it's like, I don't know, it's like, for some reason, like, they have all these commentators, but none of them are really that interesting. I think the problem a lot of people have is I have this really big apathy with the Call of Duty commentary, like, I don't know, community now, because none of them are like really out there. None of them are putting in work. Another big problem I have is, like, second a commentator gets a machinima, say goodbye to your subscribers, because I don't know, I have a problem with, like, a couple of them. They get a machinima and then they disappear from their main channel that got them the machinima contract. You know, that is complete crap. How can you have, I don't know, 20,000 subs, you know, and look, and they're like, oh look, well done, you got a machinima contract, congratulations. And then the second that happens, you stop uploading videos. You know, why is this? Why do you stop uploading videos when you're at the peak? You just got a machinima contract, you douchebag. Why is this? Luckily, I don't sub to people like that, you know, because a lot of them are still making videos. For example, I remember Jericho. Another thing, like, you see how a lot of time I quote people I respect, people like Jericho or Presido, because they know what they're doing. They're respectable people. They're people I can actually watch and be engaged with because they know what they're doing. I remember Jericho saying about, he actually mentioned the whole thing about second guy gets a machinery contract, he stops uploading. And it's the whole thing. He said, if anything, I'd upload more because now I'm more inclined because I'm getting paid. If I'm getting paid for something, I'm going to try and do my job. I'm not going to sit back and just watch the rolling. I'm going to do my job because I'd feel like I've cheated someone if I don't actually earn my money. You know? When I get a job, I'm going to work hard. You know? I'm going to work hard. I'm going to feel like I actually earned this money. It's just like in school. You know? You don't go to a test, cheat, and then you don't celebrate the win, you know? It's like the whole thing. I remember, like, for example, like I use the same story quite a lot of the times. I was failing in a certain subject, and then what happened was, I don't know. I remember what happened was eventually I had to put in like 5 hours of work a day, daily, to get from an E to an A. That took so much dedication. There were times when I wanted to actually, you know, just quit. There were times I wanted to do anything else but that subject. But what I did, I said, you know what? Let me prove everyone wrong. I'm gonna work hard. You know, after I worked hard, I saw that A. In fact, in the final exam we did, because there's 3 parts. There's 2 exams, 1 coursework. We did 1 exam, did the coursework, got an A in that, got a B in the first coursework because, you know, I still wasn't on it. Last coursework, because I put so much time to it, I was reading that book revision constantly. I got an A star. In fact, not even an A star. I got an 80 out of 80. I didn't believe it. I still kind of don't believe an 80 out of 80, but I got a perfect mark, and I actually feel good about that. I didn't feel. It's not like I cheated or for example, I don't know, went to the toilet, put a textbook underneath the toilet, read it quickly before the exam, read it between the exam while I went on toilet breaks, because we can do that, you know. I earned that grade, and I'm proud to say I earned that grade. I'm proud to say I worked hard, and that grade is the grade that represents the amount of effort and skill I possess. You know, it's just like YouTube. Like, you know, your sub count isn't just a thing, you know, to put in a box on the side of your channel. It's a representation of the amount of people that actually are interested in you. It's a representation of the amount of effort you're putting into your videos. It's a representation of you, basically. It's not just I don't know how about success and yeah, but basically I don't know, success is, I don't know, it depends how you measure success, really, because like you can measure success in, I don't know, view counts and numbers. Anyone, even a casual YouTuber, you know, guys who just like make an account just to comment in videos, even a casual YouTuber will tell you anyone can get 100 to like 2,000 views. You know, just put the right channel, or like put the right title, I know, or put anything about tits, and you get millions without even trying. I mean, but it takes real skill to get those, I don't know, 100 of people that viewed it. It takes a real, like, kind of talent, I would say, or like actual effort to get those 100 people that viewed it to actually subscribe to you. Which is the other problem I have as well. It's like that whole thing, I don't know, like, please like, subscribe. Oh yeah, the biggest bullshit of them all. If this video gets 2,000 likes, I will post a video of me doing this or something like that. Absolute crap. Post it anyway. What are you doing? If I get 65,000 subscribers, only if I get 65,000 subscribers will I post this video. That's complete crap. That's type of crap that makes me unsubscribe to people. Like, seriously, that, it's like, what's the point? What's the point? I mean, like, it's not like when you were just starting off, you were like, oh, if I don't get 200 views, I'm gonna, I don't know. It's not like, oh, you were first starting off, you were saying, if I don't get 200 views in this video, I'm not gonna post the next episode of my thing. It's like me saying, I don't know, if I don't get 200 subscribers, then I'm not gonna continue the Saboteur playthrough. By the way, the Saboteur playthrough is coming along. I apologize for my lateness, but my computer is being a bit of a douchebag because I have no memory, so I have to be careful. Because you see how the Saboteur takes up a lot of memory. But anyway, that is complete crap. because people sub to you, people are following you because they like your content, people are watching you, people like, so sometimes I like someone's content so much, I don't like, sometimes, you know, you have, I think everyone has this one guy that they don't actually sub to because they keep forgetting to sub to, but they love to come back to him. When it gets to the point where people are searching your name, like to find your name, and like, but they never sub to you, that means they're coming back, they're putting in an effort. It's not like, they subbed to you like 10 years ago, they've watched 2 of your vids since then, because they just happen to appear, because the sub box is a piece of shit as well. I mean, when people subscribe to you and send you messages saying, or comments saying, hey, like, have you made any vids recently, that's when you know your success. I don't know, that's when you know success. When like, you're not success when I don't know, you have no names. Wings Redemption. When you, I don't know, when you make a video trying to impress people with your 1v1 and you rage quit and then complain about it in the video, it's complete crap. Be real. You need to be real. I mean, if you're genuine with people, they'll be genuine with you. Like, people respect you genuinely. You can't be some fake guy. I mean, that's anything I've learned from having 48 subscribers. It's not like I made some random views. I mean, I like to say I put so much effort into my videos, but I haven't put that much. I'm not gonna lie to people. I'm not gonna say I've put millions and millions and millions of effort into a video. For example, this video is easier than just sitting and talking. A lot of my videos are sitting and talking, but I'm having fun. I'm genuine. I want to stay genuine. You know, I don't want to be some bullshit YouTuber. You know, the ones who count how many subs they have, and oh yeah, the other big problem, oh my days, the one where people pay to get into people's sub boxes, or like, you know, that subscribe space where you have like recommendations, like say on Pokemon Mosh Pit, where you have like certain spaces, you know. I don't know, it's like, I don't know, yeah, people have problems with Pokemon Mosh Pit as well, because it's like a machinima as well. It's like another machinima of Pokemon, basically, where big people get bigger, small people stay small, couple people get a bit big if they get lucky, you know. So it's almost like a rich, it's like almost like a poverty gap, you know, in terms of like, you know, actual publicity and stuff like that, because what happens is it becomes almost as big as like the Victorian times, where in London, you know, where you are either rich, poor, or lucky to be in the middle, which is a big thing with YouTube as well. You're either 200,000 plus, 5,000 minus, or the few that are like in between, you know. I won't say 2,000 plus. I would hold it at like, say 50,000. You have a 50,000 plus, 5,000 minus, few people in between that are, you could say, borderline, you know, that are big but like not massive, you know. Like who's big but not massive? Jericho's big but not massive, I'd say, you know, for example. Our personal actually is quite big recently. Super Skull Mori, I didn't realize, because Super Skull Mori I've been subbed to since he had like 3,000 subs, and it's weird because a lot of people are actually on like, it's like everyone's got a big increase in subs like recently. I think just because more people are coming to YouTube as well. But Super Skull Mori, I've been with him since he had 3,000 subs, since before he called himself the Walkthrough Wizard, since before he made that website with blogs, since before he started his Pokemon Emerald run. Yeah, I've been with him that long, you know. And he was a cool guy, and like he says like he misses not being able to talk to everyone. And it's like there's a, what was I even saying? I can't remember. I'm too angry. I'm too angry at this game, firstly, with this shitty community. But I don't know, I can't remember what I was saying. But basically, it's like the whole thing with, I don't know, you have a guy with 200 subs. I didn't even notice. Like I remember, like one time I was thinking, oh, he's not that big. He's kind of big. Oh, he only has 200 subs. Oh, that's quite nice. I'm happy for him. He has 200 subs, 200,000 subs. I'm saying, you know, I was with him since he had 5,000 something. Same thing with that guy who camps. I was subbed to that guy when he's making those random low videos when he had like 3,000 subs or something like that. 3,000. I think I subbed him when he had 1,200 subs, when he was really new, and I actually thought he was British from that random vid years ago, you know. And I'm quite happy for him as well. He's getting out there, you know. I'm quite happy for all these people I've been following. It's just like El Presido. I remember I used to watch his videos long before. I didn't like him because he seemed like a fanboy to me. But then the second I realized, oh wait, he's just trolling, I subbed him straight away because he did it so well. He even created the Trade Brotherhood, which people actually believed in, and he prayed to his console. I mean, classic vids there, man. Classic vids, you know. Stuff like that. I don't know. Like, and then you see guys like, I don't know, Datai, wonderful guy. The work he puts into, like, Super Skarmory puts a lot of work into it as well. But Datai puts a lot of work in. You can tell Datai probably goes sleepless nights making vids for us. Think about it. Datai uploads. There was a point I remember when I used to upload, because he only used to do only runs. He'd upload every day, every weekday he'd upload, and I'd to come back from the school only to watch that time, only, nothing but that time. I mean, it was just, I was so gripped on it. And the thing is, he's not even like crazily entertaining. He's just good at what he does. He commentates. He's good at what he does, and you know, he's a cool guy, and like you can tell he puts a lot of work into it. If you look at his channel, like for example, the Pokemon Black / White one, he didn't just do a random run of Pokemon White with a random team, and then I don't know, put some things saying, oh, like if I don't know, for example, if this is Pokemon White, then this would happen. He played both games through, recorded both games through, the entire both games through, didn't only run on one of them, all for us, and he did it. He uploaded at one point he was uploading episodes every day. He had an upload schedule. He stuck to his upload schedule. The only time he didn't stick to it was, I don't know, I don't think he's ever not stuck to the upload schedule without telling us. Because every time he tells us, he's actually a really cool guy as well. He even, for example, every time he's like on holiday, he recommends other YouTubers that are similar to him to go watch. Like even, for example, in his Need a Run Only Run, he recommended the guy doing Matchup Only Run, and he is the type of guy who makes me still believe that YouTube is still a decent place. I mean, the type of guy who is a community guy. You know, he works hard. He gives shouts out. He gives shout outs to people, like people much smaller than him. I mean, he has 10,000 subs. He's giving shouts to people with like, I don't know, averaging 200 views, which means, I don't know, it's crazy, you know. Like guys like him, you can respect. Guys like Super Skarmory, that guy who can't stay, they put work in, you know. They got work in that, and they get work out. And like, if I can model myself after anyone, it has to be them guys, you know. El Presido, what I've learned from him, it's like you gotta be entertaining. You gotta be able to reinvent yourself. El Presido has reinvented so many ways. First, he was the Xbox fanboy, the generic fanboy. Then he became the ultimate troll fanboy. Then he became a hypocrite by going to the 360. Then he became a Call of Duty commentator. Then he started complaining about I don't know, about the game by breaking down trees and shit. That was crazy. That and then right afterwards he, I don't know, becomes Xbox fanboy. Then he becomes a GoldenEye fanboy, and now he started creating the Arabador series. He's a beast. He knows, and he says it with confidence. I'm the greatest commentator on YouTube, and he probably is. He probably is. No blasphemy though. I'm gonna say probably, but no blasphemy. But you know, he is a really, really, really good at what he does. I mean, it's actually crazy. But still, it's actually amazing what he can do with a mic and a chair. Like people like him will go down in history, actually, in YouTube history, basically. And then look, you have guys like, I don't know, I like to say I've reinvented myself a few times. For example, I was first the random video uploader. Everyone starts with random videos. Then they find their thing. I mean, I got really into Pokemon at one point. Now I'm still playing that, but I'm doing a mix now. I mean, then I got into other random stuff. Like, you know, I remember when I started about the Spiro, no, not even Butterfree Only Run, the Spiro Only Run. It was like, fun and games. You know, I'm going to finish this by next year. Done. I still haven't completed that run. Okay, I have this whole thing where I can't complete a run through of a game. Okay, I'm sorry guys, but not to worry. I do have I have got to the point of beating the Elite Four again with Spiro, because I'm dedicated to those guys who stuck by it. I'm dedicated to that, at least, especially that one guy who said you should definitely finish it. I'm like, yeah, of course I am. You know, I need to finish it now, because at least if one guy asks like when is it coming, then I gotta finish it, because I can still be like tired. I think I prefer to have like, I don't know, I'm not saying I want like millions of subscribers. I prefer to have like a few thousand, you know, people that commentate, people that watch, and actually I can interact with individually. Like if one guy sends me a message, I can talk to that one guy personally, stuff like that, you know. I can still be the cool guy, which is, I think that type still has, because he's not massive. But Super Scummo is lost because of his sheer size. That's the problem with having sheer size. But it's like, I don't know, I'd like to be close to you, viewer, you know. Non-sexual. I don't know, the same thing I learnt from that guy who camps is to be cool, I suppose. I don't know, like for example, he talked about how he's always obsessed with studies, and now he's evolved. I mean, he's like this whole guy who just doesn't care. Well, he cares a lot less, it seems, for example. And then, you know, from that I've learned, work hard and slowly you will get rewarded, which is why I still post videos. Not only because they're just for reward, like I've said, I post videos because it's fun. You know, it's fun. I like playing games and talking, and I don't know. This is why I did this rant. This is the main reason why I'm ranting, because when people ruin the fun, they ruin the entire game. You can take out a gun, you can nerf a Model 1887, you can do all of that. But when people that you're trying to play with and have fun with are making the game bullshit for you, what are you going to do? Anything can be done. The only thing you can do is completely, I don't know, send them a virus or something like that to get them to stop. But I'm not going to resort to, I don't know, hacking people back just to get back at them. I mean, that I shouldn't need to do that. You know, that's the big problem. It's like the communities are turning what used to be fun into bullshit. Oh yeah, then again, there's the whole YouTube thing where it's like, you know, we're going to give you something that works, then we're going to change it around so it doesn't work as well. Some things will be a slight improvement, a lot of things won't. Yeah, that's us for the next 25 years or however long YouTube lasts. For me, I want YouTube to last long enough for me to, I don't know, complain about it to my children, like when I was your age, you know. When I was your age, you could edit annotations in the video screen, because we can't do that anymore. Or back when I started YouTube, there was only, I don't know, 300,000 people using it and stuff. I don't know. I love YouTube, man. I can't even do it anymore. Just, I don't know, communities. I think we need to stand together as a community. We can't, I know, we need to keep, you know, sending those foul complaints. We need to keep encouraging people to be genuine in our community. We need to keep encouraging this. We need to, not only in the COD community, this is every community. The Pokemon community is alright. I don't know, it doesn't seem as bullshit, but it's I don't know, there's all be problems in communities, it seems. But it seems like the problem has become big, much bigger than ever has been before, where I have to actually be angry enough to rant on a video on World at War, the game I love. I'm doing this because I love World at War. I'm doing this because I love YouTube. I don't want to, I don't know, have bullshit for no reason. I don't like bullshit. Who wants bullshit? No one does. We need to stand together as an entire community. Firstly, the COD subculture needs to stand together and eradicate this mindset of winning and stuff, which is why the second I heard one of Jericho's, I think I heard the first 30 seconds of like 2 minutes of one of Jericho's commentaries about having fun, I subbed them straight away, because that's the type of thing I want, you know, the fun movement. But I don't know, it's not only a Call of Duty thing. I want that everywhere. I want people to enjoy YouTube, or at least keep enjoying YouTube when they get like their YouTube contract, and I don't know, the videos seem money grabby and stuff. Tayzonde, for example, yeah, he's alright, but I think what happened, his quality got a little lower to me. For example, he had that decent song to me, well, in my opinion, it was a decent song, The Year 6000. That was an okay song. For some reason, I can't find it anymore. Is it? I don't know. Is that the whole thing with like, I don't know, music as well? It's like, I don't know. The second they get like a deal or something like that, they have to do. I think the problem is they have to do something that they don't want to do, and or like they have to do it at a certain time when they can't really produce the best quality they can produce, and therefore the quality level decreases, which is what happens with YouTube commentators of all kinds, all walks of life. You know, happens with everything really. Any place of work. When you bring money into it, like that guy Camp said quite a while ago, bring money into something and it becomes complicated and annoying, and I don't want that, you know. I want a community that I can be proud of. Community to say, I'm part of the COD community. It's a wonderful community. I can say I'm part of the Pokemon community. It's quite a nice community. I can say I'm part of the Smash Bros community. That's quite nice. The only problem with Smash Bros community is the whole argument about, you know, casual versus hardcore gamers, you know, about items, yeah, little things like that about items and stuff like that. But that I don't know, they have that in every community. For example, I mean, I can say I'm part of the FIFA community. FIFA community is quite nice. It's not just I don't know, a bunch of guys complaining about things in the game. People rant on every game, but it's not a bunch of people complaining about things in the game or talking about how to get good. Or I don't know, it doesn't seem as cutthroat. But this is just what I see. So I don't know. Just in general, just people need to fix up, you know. Fix up your minds. Go in with a happy mind. Don't be constantly trolling people, constantly complaining about little things. I don't know, for example, campers, yeah, annoying, very annoying. Don't understand when people do it. I can get over campers as long as it's not camper infested like Modern Warfare 2 was. But I don't know, we need to fix up. I say we because I don't know, we can all improve, you know. We need to remember that we can all improve. That's the most important thing. We don't improve. We need to keep making YouTube gaming a better place for everyone, not just a few big people or only focusing on the little people sometimes as well. We need to be a collective, you know, which is the whole thing. You know, we can even go to ideas about and theologies about Marxism and stuff like that, you know, where the publicity, you know, think of publicity as the money. It should be evenly distributed, you know, everyone should be equal, not like Stalin's Russia where some people are more equal than others, you know. I want to be in Lenin's Russia, you know, where people are equal. Well, supposedly. The problem with communism, I believe, is that the second it gets a bit of corruption, it's completely destroyed. You know, which is why Cuba probably still is okay. I mean, there's corruption in some ways everywhere, but I don't know, the corruption isn't as big. People say Cuba's a nice place, and I don't know. In fact, apparently it's so nice that my science teacher, he used to teach me in year 7, left, went Cuba for 4 years, came back in year 11, he went again. Then again, my school's a bit annoying. I've complained about that as well. But I don't know, like, it's like the whole thing. Like, we need to join together, have this international civil war, just like Lenin won the international civil war against the proletariat. You know, or the burgos. I can't remember. I didn't study history like formally, so you have to forgive me. Basically, the high powers of capitalism and imperialism and stuff like that. Just like he wanted the civil war against that, an international civil war instead of a world war, he wanted the civil war against that, with everyone in their same economic standing, and everyone, you know, the 95%. They want the 95% of every country to join together against the 5% of every country. We can't have country versus country or disputes, you know. We are one country. We are all people of Earth, you know, which is why racism makes no sense, you know, as well. And not agreeing to give gift aid makes no sense, you know. But it's like we need to join together. We need to have a real actual international civil war against bullshit on YouTube and in gaming. I'm not saying, you know, flag posts, complain about everything. I'm saying disencourage arsehole behavior, like, I don't know, looking for 10th lobby. Okay, I don't have a problem with I don't actually have a problem with 10 prestige lobbies. I don't have a problem with people in 10 prestige. That's no biggie for me. I have a problem with people hacking. I have a problem with people being invincible when it shouldn't be. I have a problem with I know certain YouTubers getting publicity when they're not that good. You know, they're okay, but not that good. You know, whereas you see people that are amazing, you know, get nothing. I mean, yeah, some of it goes down to just basic luck, but I know there's big problems where big people stay big and or get bigger, and small people stay small, or sometimes even give up. You know, which is a problem. I mean, people need to not be discouraged. You know, I'm probably gonna watch this back like 4 years time when I still have like 300 subscribers. I don't know. And just remember not to be discouraged. That's very important. Because the second you become discouraged, you know, you're just giving into the 5%. We'll call them the 5%. You know, we're gonna call them 5%. We're gonna treat this like the Russian Revolution. We're gonna do this. This is why I play this game, because I respect the Russian Revolution. I respect the ideas behind it. I'm not saying I'm vastly supported because I'm not exactly the most informed about it. I know some stuff about it, but the idea behind it was, you know, to get some freedom and some equality, and it kind of worked, ish. You know, apart from, you know, if you've read Animal Farm, you know it didn't really work. But we need to have this thing. I know sometimes it's just blind luck. Some people have connections, some people don't. It's not, you know, what you know, it's who you know and what they can do for you, of course. But we need to have an equal standing point where if one guy works hard, he can get something. If another guy of the equal opportunities can also not work as hard, he won't get as much. Or he'll get lucky and get just about the much. He won't get amazingly more. He might get a bit more if he gets lucky. You know, that makes sense. You know, it's not like, you know, this guy knows Wings of Redemption, this guy knows El Presidor. That's why I respect El Presidor. El Presidor, he's talked about how people have offered money to get in his sub box. He's like, no. Like, no, I respect that. You know, he's not going to take money just to make someone, just to give a shout out for a vid. I mean, especially, that's a big problem I have as well. When people ask for like likes and favorites and shout outs, you know, it makes me like deterred. It deters me from giving them a like or shout out, unless it's a really good thing and for, oh, okay, why not? But a lot of times, sometimes even I'm thinking, oh, I might like this, you know, and then like ask for a like, I'm like, nah, you know, don't tell me what to do. That's just me, you know, don't tell me what to do, you know. Yeah, I know that's the only way that makes your channel grow. I mean, I don't ask for likes because I find it annoying. Why would I ask for likes when I find it annoying? I don't want to annoy people saying, like this video please, like this video please, like this video please, like this video please. Bullshit. Cut that out. Cut out. You know, just I love YouTube. I love gaming, like I just said. But we need to fix up. I think there's something wrong with this community of you know, selfishness and one-upsmanship and you know, just wanting to be cool and rather than wanting to make good content. People make good content. There's still people out there that I love, that I've mentioned before. There's millions of people that just make good content and out there. Some of them deserve to be noticed, to be recognized. I don't know, but we need to, you know, make a stand or something. We need to encourage good content and we need to discourage shit. Basically, I'm not even going to call it bad content. It's complete crap. Some of the crap I've seen, it's very meh. You know, some of it is I'm not even going to complain anymore. It's like I'll go into another hour of complaining if I do. But for now, I'd just like to say, you know, we need to make a stand. We need to encourage each other. We need to be helpful. We need to not be douchebags. Gaming, YouTube, life in general. We need to just be more positive. We need to be more positive, but we need to be more positive with each other. We need to be helping each other up, you know, rather than kicking each other down just to get up. We need to pull each other up rather than push each other down just to get up and look better. That's what we need to do. But for now, I'd like to thank you for watching this vid. Thank you if you've watched all of these in bar, and good night.